Hi, welcome. This is J.C. Bernal, and to the presentation, the official presentation, version 1.9 of LibertaGia. I'd like to welcome you and say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time that you're listening to this, which part of the world. It's great to be here with you. It's great to do this presentation. I'd like to start off by welcoming all of you and thanking those that invited you to the presentation. You might have had this invitation come from a sponsor, somebody that has talked to you about the business, and that is fantastic, and I appreciate that. And what I'm here to do is to talk a little bit about what LibertaGia is about, and talk to you a little bit about the opportunity, because this is a fantastic opportunity. I'm really excited about it. I'm so grateful to have found this, because it's an opportunity that allows for us to work right from our house, right from where we're at. And the most fantastic part of it is I didn't have to spend money to invest. There's a lot of good companies out there, a lot of multi-level network marketing companies that are great, but they require so much money to get started. And all of us here in LibertaGia, we haven't put in a penny. We've gotten compensated immediately as soon as we got started with it, and you can do the same. And I'm going to show you a little bit how you're going to do that. Now, a warning: this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is, by all means, if that's your intention and that's what you're looking for, this is not it. This is a way to build a company. This is a way to make money. There's three ways of doing it. You don't have to build a big company. You can just do your task, your work, and you can make money doing that. Or you can actually build a network and get people to work with you and do it that way. Or you can go into sales and do it that way. So there's three different modes that I'm going to talk to you about, how you can get started and how you can do it. But neither one of them require any initial investment, and that's what's fantastic about LibertaGia. You can get started right now, right away, and start making money. But once again, it's going to take a while. It's going to take work. It just doesn't happen overnight. It's not one of these things that you could just invest and get rich. This is not the lottery. So if you want to work, you're ready to do it and ready to spend some time on a daily basis and to create your future, create your dreams, this is the place. This is LibertaGia. That's what it's about. That's what LibertaGia means. It's exactly like that. Freedom for you. So to get started, LibertaGia is a company that it's a 12-star company, and talking about 12 stars is like the hotels and the restaurants where they get stars. Well, this is a 3 or 4 star. This is a 12-star, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it's a global operation. This means that LibertaGia works in every single country, wherever you're at, whatever city or country that you're in. You could, if you have an internet connection, if you're hearing me right now, probably you do have an internet connection, and you can get started doing the business. And LibertaGia can compensate people everywhere throughout the world. They've worked it out in a way that could be done. Second, everything they have is stored in the biggest digital storage servers in the world, Amazon S3. If you're going to read about Amazon S3, you'll see that there is the biggest servers in the world are there. That's where it's at. That's where it's they're safe, they're secure. It gives us a sense that this is a reliable company. Also, all the boxes generate commission from advertising that are accumulated for a lifetime. I mean, ongoing. This is not, some companies accumulate just on a monthly basis or a yearly basis, and then you start from scratch. With LibertaGia, each one of the points that you accumulate, they remain and get accumulated throughout the history, and I'll show you how that happens. And for the next one is the first global raffle system. Gia Gift is out. It's available. You can buy a raffle and you can earn different things through it. It's a fantastic way of promoting the company, of making sales. Also, international bank account for our affiliates. For us, we can create an international bank account where we can withdraw money from anywhere in the world. And this is a fantastic opportunity to be able to do that. Have an international bank account that you can get money that's being deposited there as you do your work, as you do your sales, as you do your building of the company. Okay, multilingual service support affiliates all over the world. They're opening all over, and they're in obviously Portugal. This is where the company is from. That's where it started, and it already has affiliates opening up support centers there. There are support centers in Brazil. There are support centers in Spain. They're about to open theirs. If they haven't opened already, they were ready to open this week. There's in Italy, I believe, there's opening all over the world support centers, so that the company, we see it's more and more reliable. It's trying to get to the people where they're at, and we're seeing the growth. It's being done exponentially. The next is 3 types of residuals that you're going to be able to get money in. What are residuals? Residual is that the same thing like a movie star or a songwriter or a book writer writes a book, and then once he writes it, he gets money every time the book is sold, or that movie for the actor is sold, or the song that gets sold over and over from the same artist. They get money every time it gets sold. This is the same way. We'll be able to build a business that pays on residuals, on things that we work for, that we'll work hard for. It will remain there forever for us to continue to make money over and over again. The other part is that 70% of the revenues from the company goes to the affiliates. This is fantastic. This is, the company is growing, but at the same time is growing, is giving back to the affiliates. And 70% of all the income that comes in, it goes to the affiliates for our work, to do our recruiting, to do our tasks that we do on a daily basis. The other thing is 1 account per affiliate, and this is you don't know how important this is. This means that you cannot just go in there and create 10 accounts and do all this work and pretend to be a huge corporation or whatever. No, this is 1 account per affiliate, and this is to avoid the anti-pyramid schemes that are out there, and there's laws against it, and it cannot be done. And LibertaGia is very strict, and it verifies that everybody that signed on are legitimate and are doing what they say, who they are, that they are who they are, and there's verification process that it does, and this keeps everything very legitimate and very upfront, so that we can trust that this is a good company. The philosophy for LibertaGia is infinite cycles of prosperity, so that we can make money in all different areas, in all different ways, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. There's a training, International Compliance School of Leaders, that we can get trained on, and we can be used in our country, in our areas, to deliver presentations and to do things that will be trained exactly on how LibertaGia works, exactly how the business is done, so that we're able to do that. And there's a business of 3 kinds for 3 kinds of entrepreneurs in the world, and LibertaGia is set up for it. And those 3 types are sales promoters. If you're into sales and you like selling, this is a fantastic way, because there are products that you can sell in LibertaGia, and they're going to continue to come out with more products and new things that little by little we can participate in. There's also the web advertising that we can do, and we can participate. That's a second part. We can do our homework just by viewing pages. We're going to be able to get paid, and that's the main thing that everybody's doing right now, is actually participating in that. And we could you just participate in the web advertising, where there's a page and we get to watch that page for about 90 seconds and we get paid for it. So we do that. Then the third is the most powerful way that we could do it, and it's team building. And team building is telling others, just sharing with others what is it that we're doing. Hey, listen, just like I'm doing right now with you, I'm telling you this is the way to make money. This is the way to do it. No investment. We come, we bring other people on board, and when we do that, we get residual income that we heard before. From them, the money that they produce, we get some money on that. So 3 ways of producing money, of making money that you can get started immediately. Fantastic way that you don't have to invest anything. You don't have to purchase a product to be able to sell. You don't have to pay anything to be able to participate in the advertising. You don't have to pay anything for the team building. You even get a page that has your information on it, so you don't even have to hire a web designer or anything. All the information is there so that you can share your information with others. Okay, so the big cash back, depending on the box that you acquired, we all start with bronze and we move up, and the other boxes are obviously require an investment, but bronze does not, and you start making money from it. So you can earn up to 50% as a visionary bonus when you buy the LibertaGia products. But from us as a bronze, if somebody buys a product from us, we get an immediate 10%. So we start getting money from products that we sell without having to do any investment. And as you can see, booster is 20, silver 25, gold is 30, platinum 40, and like I said, visionary 50%. 50, half of what is sold you get back. So that's the things that we want to look at. That's where we want to get to. But it's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's going to require some work. And I keep saying work, but isn't it great that we could just sit at home and do these tasks and do it in 20 minutes and we're done, and be able to build a business where we're going to get 50% back at some point? And not only that, that's only the one of the 3 things that I showed you before, just the advertising, just watching advertising. So stay with me and you'll see how much more we could do with LibertaGia. One of the biggest products that LibertaGia has right now is the Click Plus. The Click Plus is online advertising. Companies that want to get their pages viewed. Look at this, guys. This is 50,000 views for only $50 US dollars. $50. You pay $50 and LibertaGia places your ad so they can be viewed 50 times. 50,000 times, I'm sorry. So, and the Click Booster, which is 100,000 views for only $100. This is just to give you an idea what you can say. See, one of the things I did was I sold a company the Click Bronze, and they got 50,000 views. I didn't pay a penny, but I got $50 out of it. So this is one way that you can start making money immediately, by getting companies to pay for clicks to view the page. What's fantastic about this is that it's just not a click, and I should have said click, it's views. That's why we're required to view the pages for 90 seconds so we can give value to the people that we're giving this to. Google ranks horribly on those pages that get click-throughs, that they only get clicked and people quickly exit and they don't stay there, because it tells Google that's a bad page. Now, if you stay there for 90 seconds, it doesn't rank that way. It's the opposite. It's saying that's a good page, people are really enjoying it, and a lot of people are going through it. So that's one product that you can see. There's also the cloud box storage. This is where you could buy from 1 to 500 terabytes. Now, terabytes, it's a lot of information. That's a lot of information that could be stored out there. I don't know if you noticed already, but already Microsoft is coming out with products that are only going to be running on the cloud. All the major designer companies like totally forgot the name, but from Adobe, that all the do the graphics design and all that. You don't buy a package anymore. Now you buy a subscription, and everything is on the cloud. That's where everything is going to. Pretty soon we're not going to have, or need anyway, a box where at our place. All we need to do is going to have an internet connection, and everything is going to be on the cloud. And that's where everything is headed. And LibertaGia has seen that and has invested in that, and it's promoting that, so that more and more companies are going to need more and more space, and we're going to be able to sell that space, and you're going to be able to get rewarded for that. Next is the main product. This is a free product that you get just by signing up as bronze, and it's the live-in box. The live-in box is it's like the cloud, and it has all for social networks, for chats, for calls, for you contacting your friends, for email access, for pictures, for videos, for music, for personal files, for everything that you think of. They're coming out even with a TV where we're going to be able to watch a lot of the products, a lot of the programs that we want to watch right straight here. And this is completely free, and it will always be free. Okay, and it's yours. And not only that, it comes with just the bronze. It comes with 10 gigabytes. Okay, that's a lot of storage, absolutely free, so you can put your files and put your stuff in it. This is version 2.0 is coming out, and it looks great, and we're going to be able to enjoy it pretty soon. So that's that. The Gia gift is out. This is fantastic news. It's already working, it's functioning. You can go to your back office and buy raffle tickets, and they're going to be raffling, you know, a lot of electronic stuff, computers, flat screen TVs, cameras, iPhones, or digital cars, houses, you name it. There is going to be so many things that are going to be for raffle, and depending on the kind of raffle you buy, then you'll be able to be eligible to receive, you know, either the monthly raffle, the weekly raffle, the daily raffle, however they're going to be structuring that. But that is available right now. If you go to giagift.com, you can see what's going on. You can see the products and the prices that are there, and you're able to buy the gifts immediately. I mean the raffle tickets immediately, and participate, and you can sell these raffle tickets immediately, and you can have other people participate in it, so you could do that. Right now, if you noticed, exclusive service for members, we are the only ones that can buy it, so we're the only ones that can sell it. So this is fantastic. Okay, so now as a junior promoter, and you want to accumulate at least 600 of your dollars that are selling. If you do that in a per week during a month, you already get an Android mobile phone. This is a free gift that you get when you become a junior promoter, if you take the sales track and you're selling products. Okay, if you go to the next level and you go to the $1,200 per week in 3 months, you already, this is nice. Look at that laptop right there, that Ultra book, which is the thin, nice looking book. You can get that once you get to that level. Moving to the executive promoter, they give you a car, LibertaGia, free. This is your car. And we see these numbers and we say, well, I will never be able to do that. Yes, you will, because the more and more people sign underneath you, this could happen so easily, because more and more of the products are being sold by the people that you can bring in. The master promoter, now you're talking about, you're getting a house. This is fantastic, isn't it? You get a house, and plus you get the diploma for a master promoter, and I should say house, it's more like a mansion, it's more like a huge house, if you will. It's part of what you get. Now, let me talk a little bit about the different boxes. The first one is where we start, and everybody starts here. There is no exception. Everybody starts in the bronze box, and the bronze is absolutely free, as you can see here, absolutely free for 12 months. Oh, sorry about that. Let me get a pencil here so I can highlight a little bit. Okay, so it's absolutely free for 12 months. Okay, now the fantastic thing is that by the time you reach the 12 months, you would have accumulated enough money to buy into the next box. So don't worry, don't think, oh, this is terrible. I'm not. It's only 12 months, and then I lose everything. No, you don't lose anything. By the 12 months, you would have enough, plenty of money, so that you can move into the next one. Now, what does it come with? It comes with the live inbox already included, and it comes with 10 gigabytes that you can use for whatever you want. It comes with your promotional page, so you can do your blog, and you can do your stuff, and you can promote yourself with videos, so that you can get other people to join with you. The variable commissions that are assigned because of the advertising, that's going to be fantastic, because we're going to be able to do that immediately. As soon as you sign up, you can start making money. Plus, you make, like I told you before, 10% on all the sales of all the products. Okay, so you sell any product, you get 10% cash back. That's money that you get back. Okay, now as a team, one of the big thing is that we want to build a company, build a structure underneath us, that because we get everybody starts out by contributing $40 a month. Now, where does that $40 comes from? Well, you're going to make enough money to cover this, so you don't have to worry, and it's not something that you lose. It's your money, but it's being held by LibertaGia, so you can use that for upgrades, for buying products. You can use that money for anything that you want within the company. So let's say it comes around and you have accumulated $400 with doing your tasks. Now you can use that money to buy into your next box and start making more money even. Now you get 15% from team bonus and leadership. These are not from things that you even do. These are things that come from the leadership bonus because it's a binary system, so there's a spillover of things that I do and the things that others above me do, and those that are that the person that's bringing you in does. All those gets accumulated, and you get a 15% off of that based on the structure of the binary system. Now there's also the 1% of variable earnings of everybody that does advertising underneath you. You get 1% of their money. So imagine if you got 1,000 people under you, and they're all doing the homework, and they're all doing the tasks they need to be doing. You're making money off of that. Now the next level is 1% bonus of all the sales of everybody that does any sales underneath you. You get 1%. So you get 10% of everything you sell. Now you're getting, on top of that, you're getting 1% of everything that everybody sells up to the 6th generation. Look at that, 6th generation. That means that if you bring somebody in, and that's your 1st generation, they bring somebody in, that's the 2nd generation. Now they bring their mother, that's the 3rd generation, and so on until you get to the 6th generation, and you get 1% of all of those people, and all those people that the people that they have brought in. Okay, so this is incredible. This is something that's why it's up to you how big and how fast you want to grow the company. Okay, now the booster box, it's $3.99. Now we're talking about this is it goes from free to now we're starting to invest some money, so that if you're making about $40 to $60 a month, depending on what you're going to do, you could, in approximately 8 months, you have this for free. Okay, so if you do your work without doing anything else, and I'm not talking about getting people involved, I'm not talking about selling products, if you just do the tasks, just in a short period of time, you can go to Booster and be able to do that, and you start accumulating now the PGE points. These are points that you accumulate, and based on these points are the points that the leadership points that we were talking about before. So you start getting 100 points just for that. Once that happens, and anybody that buys underneath you one of these boosters. Now you go figure. You remember, if you do build a business and you do have a network underneath you, all these people, when it comes time, they're going to renew. So figure, it's going to take, it's going to take a few months to do it, but imagine what happens after that. You're going to get, remember, that percentage of each one of these people that sign in, of money that they have already done work for. Now you get 100 gigabytes. Now that's talking about quite a bit of space now, completely free. Plus you get your page, plus you get the commissions. But now the commissions, instead of just making the about $40 to $50, and now you're making more like the $60. You know, it increases that much. Now you're going to the next level, and instead of getting, you know, the 10%, now you get 20% cash back on everything you buy. Now, once again, everybody that that comes in, it distributes, it gets $60 that goes towards products and services and the next box. So you see, you're building a business as you go, because LibertaGia is already saving that money in a way that you could use it to get into the next level, into the next, so that you can make more money even. Okay, team pool bonus is up to 20%. You get 1% of the variable earnings from advertising for all up to the 6 generations again, and the same, now it goes to 2%, not just 1%, but now you get 2% from anybody that sells anything on LibertaGia up to the 6th generation. You're getting money, you're getting 2%. The next level is $8.99, and now you get 300 PG points, and you get 500 gigabytes. You get your personal websites, you get your variable commissions. Just now, instead of you get about $80 a month from making your, and now you're starting to make money. You know, you're starting to make quite a bit of an impression now. So it goes exponentially as everything grows. The next, you know, you get 25% cash back on all the products that you have. You have now it's 80%. You know what's fantastic about this money here is that you're getting money from those people that are underneath you, that are paying for this. You're getting money back from this also. So it's part of LibertaGia compensating us for those people that are underneath us, that are paying their contributions on a monthly basis. And once again, you don't lose this money. This is your money. You can use it. You can buy raffles with it. You can buy pay-per-click. You can buy the Click Plus programs and sell it and get cash for it. So you can get your money. And you can also buy the next box up, right? You can go into the next box. That's the key. And now the leadership is 25%. Now the variable earnings from people doing advertising goes to 2% to the 6th generation, and 3% from all the products sold underneath you to the 6th generation. So as you can see, just from a couple of levels up, this could start getting interesting, yeah. And this is, the potential is incredible, guys. Now the gold is, you know, it's $1,600, but now it's 1 terabyte. Now you're getting serious in space here. Plus you get your commissions now are going higher and higher for your advertising. Remember, advertising that you're doing, the work that you're doing on a regular basis, now this is going up to making a lot of money on a daily basis. Instead of just $12, now you're going to be making, you know, something like close to $100. And I'll give you exact numbers right now. I should have written down exactly what the calculations are for each one of these, and totally forgot what they are. But now you get 30% with a cash back. Now you're making anybody that's underneath you that has a gold box, and this is the way we got to look at it. Anybody that has a gold box, they're paying $100 a month, and you're getting a percentage of that. You see, so you're making, this is residual income. People are paying on a monthly basis based on work they're doing. You're getting compensated for it. Okay, so the same thing from the team bonus goes up to 30%. From the advertising, from doing the tasks, you get 2% to the 6th generation, and now the products 4%, 6th generation. Now serious money here starts coming in from the people underneath you that are selling products. Okay, then there is the platinum box. That's all $3,000, 1,000 PG points, but now you get 5 terabytes of space, plus now your commissions. Now you're getting into the commissions part where you're making a Now you're able to make quite a bit of money on a from your tasks, from each one of the the boxes, depending on the box that you're in, how many boxes. This one I'll give you later on at the end of the video. I'll put on what's the average. For instance, bronze starts out between it's about $12 a day, so you're talking about $50 a month. But depending on that, I'm going to give you a list at the end so you can see how much this is for each one. Now you get 40% cash back. Now it's $120 that you're going to be making on anybody that's a platinum box. You're going to make commissions off of the $120. You get 30% on the binary split, 2% of the variable earnings, and now products, you're making 5% off to the 6th generation. Okay, so that's good deal, good money. This is how we build it. Now take a look at this. This is the visionary box. Now $6,000. Now when you get to the $6,000, you're thinking, oh, that's a lot of money, but by then you would have made a lot more than that. Remember that this is a process. That's why I said at the beginning, this is not get rich quick. This is a company. This is something that we want to build. This is an entrepreneurial spirit where we're going to grow together. We're going to do this together. I'm going to help you do it. We're going to create a team that makes this happen, and we're going to be able to do it from our home. It's going to take some time. The company is only 4 months old, and we got people that are already buying these packages because they know that this company is going to be around for a while, and they're going to be able to do it. 1,500 PGE points, 10 terabytes. Wow, a lot of storage there. And now you get your personal save. You get to do your advertising in the back now. But look at this, 50% of everything you sell, it's yours. 50% of whatever you sell is yours. You get to get that. Now it's $140 now that we're going to be getting for anybody that has a visionary that's underneath us. We'll have 30% of the team bonus, 2% of the variable earnings, up to the 6th generation for all the advertising, all the homework that they do. Now look at this. Products, not only do you get 50% of yours, but you get 6% of anybody that sells anything underneath you up to the 6th generation. Can you imagine that? 6% of everything that anybody underneath me sells for 6th generation. That's a lot of money, guys. Okay, so as far as start now, just to get started, just as a member, remember this is just for recommending, for telling people about this. Let's say you start off as booster, right? Anybody that this is without having to buy anything, okay? This is without having to invest anything. But if you get a booster, look at this. A booster here is $30 that you get. Anybody that comes in and buys a booster. By the way, remember, this is 1 year. So everybody at the end of 1 year is going to give you 30 bucks. Anybody that's underneath you. So find out how, if you get 30 people underneath you, okay? If you get 1,000 people underneath you, do the math. Do the math. If you have 1 year to get 1,000 people underneath you, do the math. How many do you need to bring in a day? How many you need to do it so that you get these $30? Now, watch this. You get $70 once you get to silver. $100 from anybody that signs out. This is you being in whatever level you are. It doesn't matter. This is you starting out without having to put a penny investing. Okay, and $200 for the platinum and $300 for the visionary. So imagine you just get a few of the 300. You split this up into people. If you start telling people that are capable of buying these before the year comes around, you'll see people doing it. Because let me tell you, as I grow and I have more people underneath me, it's worth it to buy the packages because I get more commission, I get more money. So if I'm making the money, I'm going to go ahead and invest. And if I'm underneath you, you're going to get the benefit of this money plus all the other commissions and bonuses that are attached to it. Now, how do we get paid? Because it's fantastic. We do a lot of work and we see all the money that's there, and we're going to do that. How do we get paid? Well, LibertaGia has come out with a system that will give you a Visa debit card, just like a credit card that has your balance, and you'll be able to spend anywhere a Visa is taken. You can be able to do it. Now, if you don't want that, what you want is cash in the bank, LibertaGia will transfer the money to your bank. But this is an international account, and this is what's fantastic, guys. 50% of the cost is paid by LibertaGia. So the debit card, it's only going to cost us $30 a year. $30 just to get, I mean, I don't know if you have realized, but debit cards are very expensive to maintain and to keep and all that, so banks charge a lot of money for it. We're only getting charged $30, and we'll be able to pull our money anywhere in the world. Okay, in our countries, wherever we're at, we're going to have a debit card where we can go to any ATM machines and pull cash out, or buy products, or pay things with it. Okay, so this is a system that LibertaGia has designed so that we can get money anywhere in the world. Okay, so we could be traveling, we could be at home, we could be anywhere, and our money is going into the bank, and we're able to use that money immediately. Okay, the career plan, let's look at that a little bit, how the career plan works. If you decide, you know, with all the PGE points, the accumulated points, remember we spoke about the 100, 300, you know, 500, 1000, 1500 for each one. You get from 15 to 30% of your base calculations based on wherever you're at. Okay, so let's take a look at that. If you're in the Ruby, you get 30,000, you know, for the 30,000 classifications. Once you get to the 30,000 level, you get a tablet absolutely free. That's your reward for getting there. Now remember what I told you before, these points are forever. They don't get wiped out. It's not like at the end of the year you start from zero again. They get accumulated. So you might think, wow, I'll never get there. Yes, you will, because if you continue to do the business, you continue to work, these points get accumulating, and eventually you will get there. 70,000 points gets you the Ultra book. Remember the thin notebook that I showed you at the beginning? Well, it's yours. It's that's what you're going to get. If once you get to the 300, this is the International Millionaire Trip. Okay, this is a retreat that where LibertaGia is going to bring you, and it's going to teach you how to use money, how we're going to be making all this money. And one of the things LibertaGia has decided is we're going to teach people how to invest, how to make money so they can keep money, because a lot of people make a lot of money and they lose it all, and they lose it because they don't know how to handle money. They don't know how to use it. LibertaGia is going to teach you exactly how to do that. Okay, so that's what the Millionaire Retreat is going to be about. We're going to be able to take advantage of knowing exactly how to invest and what to do with your money. Okay, the diamond, this is the double executive. The points here, you have an international cruise completely paid for with a companion. So you can take your wife, your husband, and you can enjoy a cruise. All inclusive, everything paid. Once you get to the triple executive diamond, you're going to be able to get this super luxury car. Now, this is not just a regular car. This is like a super luxury car. This is like one of those really nice high-end luxury cars. Okay, and once you get to the global ambassador, you get your Ferrari, or if you like, you can have a huge house, a mansion, or and on top of that you get your ambassador ring, so you can show people of your accomplishments. Okay, so all the other thing is that LibertaGia is going to be doing is preparing us and qualifying us, and there's going to be a school of teaching and training so that you know exactly how everything works, everything that I've spoken about in such a fast manner, just in the last 40 minutes, giving you a presentation of everything that we're going to be doing. Well, there's teaching, there's leadership building that it's being done right now and it's being created. As soon as I have that information, I'll pass it on to you so that you have access to it and you can benefit from it. Because once you get trained and do this, you can also go out and train others on how to do it. And LibertaGia is going to promote you and ask you to do presentations for them, obviously. Okay, and so what's our proposal? To build an intelligent company in which you can work from home, providing you the financial independency which you have always dreamed of. We believe in your small and big dreams, and we give you the tools to achieve them. So what do you do now? You speak to your sponsor. Speak to your sponsor and find out how can you register. How can you register? What's the link so that you can register to their site, to their team, which will be together. We're going to be able to help you promote yourself and give you the tools that you need in order to build your dream business right from home. Now remember, this is not something you have to go out and do. This is not money that you have to spend. There's nothing you need to do. All you need to do is register. Register and get started. Start doing the work and you can start getting paid immediately. So thank you so very much for coming by. Once again, talk to the sponsor, to the person that spoke to you, this person that brought you to this presentation, and ask them, how do you get involved? How is it that you sign up? And once you sign up, you know, just get in touch with us, be in touch with him or with her, whoever signed you up, and you have access to us, have access to all of our information. Once again, thank you very much, and good luck with all your dreams. Good luck with everything that you've thought of. This is the opportunity. Don't let it pass you by.